Right. So we are here for Patrick's senior presentation. It's solid, folks. He got his GED. He's a good electrician and made it to get his high school diploma. He got everything he can get out of job for. And this is a solid family right here. Welcome, Patrick.
Hello everybody, I'm Patrick Gray and this is my presentation. In this presentation I have my senior portfolio, my career portfolio, my English writing samples, my Adobe writing samples, my Adobe samples, my Flash animation, and my AutoCAD samples. I have my career portfolio. This is my cover letter. My cover letter is basically for my employer, my future employer. It basically states that I was confronting my employer, like why I want to be working for this job and everything like that. You know, resume has my my qualifications, my experience, my contact information, everything else like that too. My follow-up is just to thank him for considering looking over my resume and accepting me for interviews. My English writing samples. This is my social responsibility. In this, I had to write about basically when I had messed up. I had to really fess up for my responsibilities, take responsibility. There's like a 2-page essay on that. My final essay is about me and my dad actually took a trip to Florida, and I was just writing about how we had fallouts because we were just in the car for 2 or 3 days. This is basically memories and stuff like that. It's in there. This is my Adobe sample. This is a picture of my baby actually. Not a picture of my baby, but I thought she looked like my mom's stomach and stuff like that. This is a picture of Earth from outer space that I made. Another Adobe sample. When I was a kid, I wanted to go to outer space so bad, but I never got to go, so I just made this. This is a picture. I was caught off guard, but I kind of edited it, trying to make it look good, Got a little background shadow and everything like that. I got hot sauce. I cut him out from the port, put him on the backdrop, like he was doing a photo shoot. Adobe sample. This is a Flash animation. I made Pac-Man and the ghost was following him. Pac-Man was eating the carrots. Trying to be a gamer. This is AutoCAD. In AutoCAD, you can make things if you want to construct a building or a skyscraper, you can do that in AutoCAD. Get all the dimensions and everything else, build it up on the computer before you actually go out and do it. Stuff like that. These are lines intersecting each other, and it shows the angles. This is a bench. You can put this in any park, These are dimensions. See what lines are similar and everything else. See where you can set things and everything. My senior projects. This is my house spreadsheet. It holds all the costs. If I want to build a house from the ground up, it's my dream home. It's not too shabby. It's not expensive though. It's just normal, trying to live like a normal life. My historical newsletters. I wrote about 9/11. I remember when 9/11 happened. I was in elementary school, and the teachers was all paranoid and everything else. They were going through it or whatever. But I'll never forget how they were talking about how all the families and stuff were going through it, and it's just a big historical moment in my lifetime. I also wrote about Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was actually one of my role models. he was a businessman, like strictly business. Like he was so much of a businessman that he lost friends, family, and everything else, but it didn't stop him from going to get what he really wanted. So, you don't need friends if you want to be successful. I wrote about the Second Amendment and how important it is the Second Amendment is for America. I wrote about President Obama, not because he's black, but all of the accomplishments that he made, and he didn't get any recognition for it. My reflection. See, I wish I could read my reflection stuff, but I'm not. But my reflection basically states my testimony from job corps. I came in. I was cutting up a lot, but I made it through like by God's will. I really thought I was gonna get kicked out like a lot of times. You can ask my instructor. He was ready. He was ready for me to leave, but he was like, I don't think you're gonna make it. Kind of. I made it. He was like surprised that I did. Everybody was surprised that I did. But I'm surprised that I did. I didn't even think I was gonna be up here standing here talking to y'all. Like I'm like a living proof that if I could do it, y'all could do it. Real talk. I see a lot of people get turned, and it's like, are we thinking like that could be me? But it wasn't. I'm up here for a reason. Is basically what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you. Anybody got questions, comments, concerns?
What's the Second Amendment? Why is it so important to you?
It's important to me because if the police is walking around the streets trying to police everything without guns, everybody wouldn't be afraid of them, and everybody would just run over them, and it would just stay out in the streets.
So what is this?
It's a gun law. The right to bear arms. Anybody else? Anybody else? Someone with a friend? What's up, man?
Sure. How was your experience?
When I first got here, I didn't like it. But it wasn't about me liking it or not liking it. It was about what I was going to do in the future. I was going to set myself up because I wasn't really doing anything. I don't want to get all into that, but yeah, it's just like, more about you than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? What you want to know about. So, man.
How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good, man. I can't wait to get up out of here. I wish I could go right now. For real.
What's your plan after your job?
I'm planning on going to Solar City, but they're like kind of full right now, so I gotta see my other options. But yeah, that's what I want to do. What's up?
You moving back to Rialto after this?
I don't know, man. I'm not trying to get sucked back into that. I'm good.
So, would you recommend this program?
Not to my daughter.
Oh, I gotta ask the right question. You got the question.
Nah, I would recommend it to somebody that's like was walking the same path as I was, because you're gonna need it. For real, you're gonna need a high school diploma or trade, something to get on with, like instead of just selling drugs, but not doing nothing with your life. It's more to life than this. Hey, Miss Mabel. Oh, I'm not trying to cut you off, but Miss Mabel was my first, instructor when I got here, so there you go.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
I want to ask you, what's the most important thing you've learned about yourself?
I don't know.
God, I've learned something
That
in your 2 years.
That I'm What did I learn? I really learned that, anything's possible. Like if I can get through this, I can get through anything.
I'm so proud of you for getting your high school diploma.
Thank you.
I mean,
That
it
means a
wasn't
lot.
You ever gonna race Chris again because you lost?
Man, I'm not talking about that. Chris can get it later on though when I lose the weight.
When?
I almost beat you. We're gonna talk about that later. Well, anybody else? What's up?
So you finished high school but not your trade, right? You still in your
I'm
trade?
doing my trade. I just finished
You
my
doing
trade
your
last
trade?
week. Yeah.
So you out of here. You pretty much done.
Next week's
Man,
my last week.
congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
got one for you, dog. It ain't done. You didn't say any more questions. And
more questions.
If you could turn back the last 5 years, what would you have done different?
Complete high school and then go to college, like I was supposed to.
now, let me ask you this: do you, since you've been here, met and maintain any that you think gonna be lifelong friends in the future?
Yeah, a couple.
A couple.
Yeah.
So you got your 2 from here?
That's it, huh?
You got your 2 lifelong friends from here? Because you only need 2.
Oh no, that's a lot of friends. My life right now.
Okay.
At least one, I think. Yeah, at least one. Yeah.
Okay, you got a solid one.
Yeah.
All right. When life happens, because it will, what about this program is going to remind you to stay focused?
Me almost getting turned.
What is term?
Like getting
Kicked out.
of the program.
Terminated.
Terminated. Yeah.
Oh,
Cause I got so many chances. But I'm nobody's favorite. It was like, I don't know, I think I was set up to be here for a reason. Cause, you know, but yeah, I really thought I was out of here at one point. You know, I was crying and all the whole 9. You know, I ended up staying. Yeah.
Did you thank these people that
Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you. They know. They know. They know.
You gonna miss us, Patrick?
Huh?
You gonna miss us?
Of course, man. Don't make me cry. Nah, I'm gonna miss y'all though, man. Of course, I'm gonna come back and visit you sometimes, man. We gonna still get that race on Friday or what? K1? That sounds like a no.
Oh, you talking to me? Oh, yeah.
Everybody that's going.
I thought you were talking about racing Chris.
Nah, I'm not gonna race him.
But yeah, we can do that K1.
Nobody else? Anybody else?
Congratulations, Patrick.
Thank you.
congratulations, sir.
All right, guys. Congratulations. Back to your class.